Okay, so number 3, we're just gonna write them all out. 3p plus 10 is less than or equal to 31, and p plus 8 is greater than or equal to negative 6. Mr. Moss, who's my kid?
10.
10. So minus 10, minus 10. So 3p is less than or equal to 21. And my last step is going to be to divide. Do we need to flip?
No.
Okay, on this one, 8 is going to be my kid. My bad, I forgot to tell girls and then I forgot. We're on assignment number, I don't even know. Number 5, it's called compound in an or two-step. So you should be able to see it on period 4 because you're going to have both the canvases on there. So on my period 4 canvas, it should be assignment 5.
Okay.
Okay, so my 8s are going to cross out and cross off 1 through 3 on there, okay? Since you're just getting in here. So 8, 9, 10 is going to be negative 14, and you got 7p. And so my last step is going to be to divide by 7. Do we need to flip?
No.
No, thank you. Okay, so on my 7, it's going to be closed.
Going to the left.
Going to the left, and my negative 2 is going to be closed.
Going to the right.
Going to the right. And those are pointed in. Is that what it should look like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because it's an and problem. Can you get on it, Mr. Kemp?
Next.
Yeah.
Okay. So cross off 1 through 3 and just start on 4 with us. Okay, so number 4, we're going to write them twice. So I got 9 minus 6k is greater than negative 21. And we got this other one. So 2k minus 9 is greater than negative 27. Okay, we need to add or subtract the kid. Who's the kid?
The 9.
The 9. So if there's no sign in front of a number, what is it? Yeah, so it's going to be a minus 9 because there's really a plus here. There's that magic plus. So we're going to say minus 9, minus 9. Okay, so I got negative 6k is greater than, and it's going to be negative 30. So what's our very last step always?
Divide by negative 6.
Divide. Okay, so we're going to divide everything by negative 6, divide by negative 6. Do we need to flip our sign?
Yes.
Why? Yeah, so because this number is negative on the bottom, that means we have to flip. So instead of the mouth going this way, it needs to go this way. Okay, so we're going to flip it, and then this is our answer. Okay, so we look at the 2k minus 9. Who's the kid?
9.
The 9. So we're going to say plus 9, plus 9. So I got 2k is greater than or equal to 18. I want to say, I don't know if that's one.
Negative 27
Plus 9.
is negative 18.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and then my very last step is always to do what?
Divide by 2. No,
Divide by 2.
Don't flip the sign because it's not a negative.
You said flip?
No.
Why not?
Because
Or why?
they're not negative.
What's not?
The 2s, the bottom number. You only
So
flip when the bottom numbers are negative.
the bottom number is not negative, so we don't need to flip. So it should be this way. Okay, so if we look at the 5, should it be open or closed?
Should be
Open. And right here we can see that there's a 0, and then the next marking that like has a number is a 2. So that means that the one in between it's got to be a 1. So 1, 2, this one should be a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so make sure that you're looking at the graph right. So at 5, it should be open, pointed to the left.
Yeah.
And then at -9, and some of you guys are going to screw this up because it's negatives. Okay, we got -6. This should be -7. And this one's going to be -9. Okay, it should be closed.
Going to the right.
Going to the right. And these are both pointed in. Is that what it should look like?
Yes.
Why?
Because it say and.
What do ands look like?
And look like this.
Yeah, the ands go in. They're pointed inwards at each other, okay, with the 2 little dots, and they're pointed in, okay? And that's what this one looks like. So we can go ahead and shade in the stuff in between. Okay, so okay, number 5. So I got -5x plus 5 is less than or equal to -25. And then I got a -8 plus 9x is less than or equal to 71. So this problem's an OR, so what should it look like?
It should be looking like this.
What is that?
It's going.
Okay, they should be out, okay, or like this, as she says, okay, or pointed outwards away from each other, okay, because they're an OR, and so we know visually, without even doing any math, that our picture should look something like that, okay, maybe they're open or closed, I don't really know, but they should be pointed out and away from each other because it's an OR, okay, so, if we start to do the math, so we're going to add or subtract the kid. So it's going to be -5, -5. So -5x is less than or equal to -30. And then our very last step is always going to be to divide. So we're going to divide both sides by -5. So x, and this part's going to give me a +6. And we have to flip the sign because why? Because we divided by a negative. So this 5 here on the bottom, or the denominator, is negative, so we need to flip it. Okay, so looking at the other one, okay, instead of, we're going to move the kid, which is going to be a -8, so we need to say +8, +8. So I got 9x is less than or equal to 63?
-63, right?
Yeah, it would definitely be negative. But I'm just worried about the number part. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then our very last step is going to be to divide by 9.
-7.
It would be a -7, and we keep the sign the same because that bottom number, or that 9,
Positive.
is positive. It's not a negative, so we don't need to flip it. Okay. Now, if we look at the 6, okay, it should be closed.
Going to the left. Oh, no, that one.
Yeah, because going to the right. And then the -7 should be closed.
Going to the left.
Going to the left. Are these out away from each other? Does it look like an OR?
Yeah.
It does, so we know that it's probably right. Does it mean it's absolutely right?
Yeah.
No. Okay, but it should look right, okay? So yesterday, one of the kids, he was done in about not even 10 minutes, and he was like, I'm done. And I'm like, no, you're not, okay? Because they're like distributing and have variables on both sides. I knew he wasn't freaking done. And I said that